Is it sit up correctly?
We haven't done this.
Hi, everybody!
Hello!
We're still here!
It's been so long.
I know. It's been a long time. Thanks everybody for your patience as we've made ourselves through a horrible flooding event that still is affecting us.
And then it rained yesterday.
And we actually got notifications of flooding events yesterday. We're like, no. Thank you so much to Ron Killingsworth of Collected Keller for meeting us part of the way with the comic books so we could actually do this review.
Yeah.
Without him, no comics.
Yeah.
Because we actually got contacted by other stores today that said they weren't getting anything. So our hearts are broken for them. It's the worst thing ever. All right.
We read way more than
In no particular order. I'll just say that like it means anything. Because I want to do this one first. Okay. Dark Ark by our friends at Aftershock. Written by Cullen Bunn. Because most everything that I read from him I love. And cool artist by the name of Juan Doe. Yes, Juan Doe. That's his real name. Not making it up. All right. So imagine the story of the Ark that's from the Bible, but that there's a second Ark that has been created because the devil saw that God was having an Ark made to save all the good creatures. He was like, hey, I want all the mythical crazy creatures to be saved too. Vampires and unicorns and manticores and imagine all those other creatures that we didn't get through the flood, I guess. That's where they went. Maybe dinosaurs.
Unicorns for sure.
Yeah. So in this book, those other creatures exist, and they're in a different arc. And so this whole book is kind of exploring the idea of should they go over and kill everybody in the other arc and use them as food? Would that work out really well? They need them later on for food? I don't know. Yeah, so there's a human on both boats. So Noah on one boat, the good arc, and then the dark arc has another human that got his strings pulled by Satan himself, I guess, to do this. Yeah. It's really trippy and cool. Oh.
Mr. Crypt from Alterna Comics.
Yes!
So it takes place in, 1932.
It's very specific.
Yeah. Yeah. So in 1932, they don't say where. It's just in this tiny little village.
So America?
Possibly.
Okay.
No idea. Probably not. I mean, probably not.
Has a feeling of not American.
Feeling of not America.
Okay.
But so I mean, this skeleton just pops out of the ground, like no big deal.
He looks short. I guess
he's
maybe not.
Yeah, he's just running, so his legs look a little short. Anyway, so he just pops out. He's like, okay. So he just goes into town, see what's up. And
they don't look like they like him. They're chasing him with pitchforks. And
no, because the skeleton doesn't just come back to life.
That would be bad.
Yeah. So everyone in town, is like, so he has to disguise himself in order to survive.
It makes me laugh.
It's hilarious, and it's a great book.
So is this for kids? Not for kids?
For everyone. Yes.
Sweet! Pick it up for the kiddos. And it's a huge amount of money. You're going to have to at least look, on your floor for $1.50.
It's 150 pennies.
150 pennies. If you come in and pay me the pennies tomorrow, I actually will like that because we like pennies.
Yes, we do.
I'm not going to be angry at it. All right, from Valiant.
$1.62 tax.
A book with bring your tax money. A book we've been waiting for a long time. Jeff Lemire writing. Lots of really great artists. Bloodshot Salvation. So for people not familiar with the hero Bloodshot, he has a bunch of nanites inside of him. It makes him a militarized person that can do pretty much anything he wants. They help him do anything that he desires. And in this book we meet him when he is sworn off superheroing. He doesn't want to be Bloodshot anymore. He's given up that life, and he has a daughter and a wife, and they're kind of hiding out. But, trouble always finds people that are trying to escape what they're meant to be. Yeah. There's no exception.
Especially in Valiant universes.
Especially in Valiant. And yes, he does have his dog. Don't worry, the dog is with him.
Oh, so many good choices. I loved every book that I read today, and
Hey,
I'm not afraid to say
We
that.
never really find books that we hate. Maybe we're just like super sunny people in general.
Yeah, I think
And wait
so.
for the day when we just say, this one's a stinker.
Yeah. Alright, Batman, number 31. I missed. I think it was just 30, but it may have been both. The past two.
I read them, I think.
Yeah.
I think I got to have a turn.
Well, I think you read them because we didn't do minutes. Skim It. And so you read
Oh,
that.
they might have been during flood days.
Yes.
Sorry.
There was one.
We do have a hole in our knowledge right now of about 3 weeks worth of books, so it's very sad.
And we missed our anniversary.
We missed our anniversary. We'll celebrate it. We'll just be late,
Yeah.
like with everything
Yeah.
else.
Anniversary of minutes. Skim It. So this one is the I can't remember what number part it is, but this one has the Joker and the Riddler and Kite Man and Batman.
Kite Man is honestly my favorite character. They're the
He's
best
amazing in
origin
this
story.
book.
I actually harassed them at San Diego Comic-Con this year. Is this dude really gonna? Don't tell me you gave him a one-shot appearance. He's got to be something.
He's still in it, and it's
So
amazing.
happy.
Oh my gosh. The artwork in this one is amazing too.
I did. I looked over
Yeah.
her shoulder and was like, "What's that beautifulness?"
So, yes. If you just, even if you just had no idea what was going on, just get it for the Kite Man.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think you can jump in.
Yeah, I mean,
Just know they're having a war of jokes and riddles. And you
Yeah,
can guess who the two
like
people are that are having the war.
yeah. Well, and Batman's there too.
I know. And Killer Croc, which is the best art I've seen.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Yes. Killer Croc. Oh man.
Sassy.
It's so funny.
He gets sass.
It's so funny because, yeah, Catman is just hilarious in this one.
I love it. I want a
And
Kite Man action figure.
And then,
I need
spoiler
it.
alert.
Stuart Shrek, need Kite Man action figure.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. The Joker gets told jokes by the Riddler.
That's just wrong. It's like the whole universe is on its head.
It's awesome.
All right, one I have read already as a PDF, so I had to kind of like
we have
refresh
the
my
ash can.
memory. Yeah, we have the ash can
We have
as
two
well.
ash cans.
Really, really great. This Image has been talking about this book for a very long time, actually, so
There's
they
a
put
poster, too.
themselves fully behind it. So Gasolina is not what you think it's about. It's actually cool Mexican
No.
cartel stuff.
All I can think of is the song.
No, it's not going to be Mad Max Fury Road. No, it has nothing to do with that kind of stuff, even though that's the kind of cover it looks like.
Mhm.
It really is Mexican cartel drug confrontations. You got the main character is this great female and her male companion. They've been trying to stay out of trouble and stay out of being assassins. I think she's an assassin, or she used to be. She's hiding out. And the cartel comes after her and kidnaps one of the worker on the farm that they're trying to run, his kiddo. So they have to do something about it. And what's other things that are super trippy in this book is it's not just about that. That seems like a good enough story anyway to read, right? But there's also like supernatural weirdness that goes on. There's like weird monstery creatures that come out of people's chests and weird plague bugs and...
That sounds fun.
Yeah. It is cool. It just gives an extra dimension of neatness. Thank you, Skybound, for making everything
How
super
many do you have
trippy.
left?
You got. I'll do one more.
Alright.
All right. Can't have enough shirtless. All right, shirtless bear fighter number 4. When last we saw him, he was in a major confrontation with his parents. He's got his dad there, who's a bear, by the way.
Yeah.
And his mom, who's a bear.
Yes.
And to catch you up a little bit, long, long ago, he had a girlfriend, and the bears did something that killed her, or at least that's what he believes. And so he turned against the bear and made it his entire life's purpose to kill bears or fight bears. Hence the name Shirtless Bear Fighter. We learned in the last issue also, if you put a shirt on him, he has no power. And you can tie him up with toilet paper.
Yes.
So that's what we find out. So this takes off from there. It's a really cool, like, there's
He
a
doesn't
lot of, like,
really get
interplay
shot.
between him and his dad. And another giant twist drops in this book. Yeah! Yeah, I love it when they do twists. It seems like a very straightforward story, but there are so many good twists in this.
Yes.
So, we kind of figure out one of the non-twists figured out in the last book is that the guy who owns the toilet paper company has been kind of yanking Shirtless around, trying to get him away from the forest, which he's sworn to protect. to fight bears in the city.
Aha.
So he can tear down the forest. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Alright. This one.
I have no idea what this book is about. I order everything Image completely blind, unless they send me PDFs, but it just looked gorgeous.
It is. It's awesome. So this is angelic. So monkeys have wings.
Mm-hmm. But not like scary...
No. Like
in
a
Witch of the West?
No, in a, like, I wish I was a flying monkey kind of a way.
So nice.
Like, yeah. And then there's robotic... They're real dolphins, but they have like, they're basically iron dolphin.
Are they weaponized porpoises?
They eat the flying monkeys.
Oh my gosh. Who are the good guys?
The monkeys.
Okay.
And then, so the monkeys are, they don't, of course, don't call themselves monkeys. They don't have the words for that. But they're monks.
Monks, okay.
Essentially. And, so they have to follow every tradition to the letter. Mm-hmm. Otherwise you get extra chores. And,
just like real life for my children.
So, this is the main character. I read this one first, so I cannot remember her name. But she's the main character. So she's basically questioning, why do we have to do all this kind of stuff? Like, why?
Who says?
Essentially, yeah. So, you know, she learns some more about her future, like what her future is going to look like, because she was chosen to be basically the wife of the guy that's in charge of everything.
Okay. So an arranged marriage.
Yes, like he chose her to be his, what they call a low wife. There's a high wife and a low wife. So the low wife.
I don't like that. No one chooses me to be their low wife, because that's not going to happen.
Well, okay, so the low wife is the one that has the kids, and is in the sacred place all the time. So they call it the high and low wife because one has
maybe low
more
wife is okay if you get to be the kid bearer.
Yeah. So the high wife is the one that, from what I can tell, is the one that like keeps everything outside of the temple and everything running, and then the low wife is the one that has kids and keeps everything in the temple running.
I feel like this concept is something else. Help me out, guys. Where have I heard the concept of low wife and high wife before?
I feel like I've heard of
that exists somewhere.
So she finds out that she's gonna be the low wife, and that's going to change her life completely. But there's another twist.
Ooh, leave it hanging. Leave it hanging.
Yeah.
I love it. So that's called angelic, yeah?
Yeah, there's lots
Simon Spurrier and, I don't know Windar's first name.
There's a lot of other animals that you will see in this that, some of the animals talk and some of them don't. So, I really like it. I really, really like it.
Alright, I haven't got to read any Star Wars in a really, really long time, because I always choose everything that's Secret Empire related, and there's nothing this week. It breaks my heart. So I have to move on. I have to let it go.
Just let it go.
I'm going to.
With Kristoff right there.
That's right. There's little Kristoff over there. Alright, it is the Star Wars annual time. So this is a really great story. It takes place, it's just really Han and Leia, and some other side characters that he has been, Han has been interacting with in the Star Wars universe. Kind of tells the story, I don't know if it is the actual story of why he got in trouble with Jabba the Hutt, but it's the same kind of idea where like he dumped some kind of mineral that he was supposed to be smuggling, and the guy he was doing it for is mad at him. But he and Leia are out scoping for a really good secret hideout. It's on a wintry kind of planet. Can't remember the name of the planet, but it's a good tale, just a regular closed-in tale that they usually do in an annual.
All right,
we're good. I got to.
All right, I'm trying to decide.
You gotta bring it down to the Nightwing, and then like shh. Grand finale. Red Death.
Yeah, because I should have read this one.
Spoiler alert, that's where we're going.
So you have to read this one first before the other one.
Okay.
Because it makes more sense that way. And I wish I had read them that way. But, so Nightwing, number 29, Gotham's Resistance Part 2. But it's also the Dark Knight's Metal tie-in. Mm-hmm. So I had not read the Nightwing before this one. Also, I haven't read in a while anyway. But,
well, this will tell our readers whether they just jump in right here.
So
Could they?
I read Metal 1, and I read, not the Forge, but the other one.
Casting.
The Casting, I think. It was one of those two.
Yeah, I think I read Forge and you read Casting.
Yeah, that's right. And then I have not read Metal 2 and the Teen Titans tie-in. So I was like, I'm gonna hope so you can totally just jump in with this one and everything that comes after, I'm sure. Because I hadn't read other than, but this one just totally makes sense even without it. They do make other references to some of the other Nightwing and some of the other non-tie-in books.
Okay.
So
it's part of the greater DC universe then.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It just has a tie-in because that's just who they're fighting right now. Mm-hmm. So Nightwing and Damian and Harley Quinn and Killer Croc, and then I think also Green Arrow as well are.
It's a good team,
right? It's a great team. Are looking for Batman. But
he's laying in bed with Catwoman. None of them had read the other books.
No, that's the other universe.
Spoiler. No.
It's the other universe.
Oh, okay.
So, because this is the Metal tie-in, so it's
Fine.
Metal. It's where he is in Metal, and they don't know where he is. So they're looking for him, but there's so in Metal 1, I'm guessing that there was a big mountain that appeared in Gotham. A mountain. Just a mountain. Yeah, because that's where they are.
Okay.
And they're they're getting closer and closer to the mountain and getting closer and closer. They get up some, and there's some frozen things.
I like this creature design. They're really cool.
They look like this. They kind of remind me of the Frozen from the movie Frozen.
The snowman.
The snowman.
Yeah. Snowman.
No, the big one. They just remind me.
By the way, I have never seen that movie before.
I know.
I'm winging it.
Yeah, the one that she has to protect her castle while she's kind of on her rampage kind of a thing, but she's not trying to rampage. She's just trying to make her own castle, but it causes winter everywhere else. But so Mr. Freeze is in this one, and that's how it's winter is here.
Oh, cool.
So they have to beat him, and then they have to do a bunch of other stuff that I can't talk about.
Yeah.
Because spoilers. I don't want to do that.
Spoilers. All right.
But they don't find Batman because
they can't find him now.
No.
No. They've got all kinds of other Batmans going to show up. They got like 20 new Batman books that are cool.
Yeah.
All right. Generations.
Oh, you also see the other part of Suicide Squad, so like the Enchantress and Boomerang and the other guys that are not with Killer Croc and Harley Quinn teaming up with the rest of the Teen Titans.
Oh my word!
At the same time,
everyone and
at the same time somewhere else.
Okay.
So they're fighting other things because everything's happening all at once.
Epic battles.
Everything's all at once. Yeah.
Did you wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, Generations. This is Miss Marvel. So you get to see Kamala and Carol. Just like all the rest of them, magically the Cosmic Cube whisks them both to the same place and time. It's not always modern. In this case, they both end up in the same newspaper working for Jane Jonah Jameson. What a joy that must be for their little other magazine imprint called Women Magazine. So creative. Sorry. This book's okay. I mean, I don't like to say anything bad about anything because I love Marvel so much. This one does a good job of kind of getting them together and helping them figure out something about each other and themselves and how they operate. And that's really cute and sweet. But there's no really big, reveal in this book. Mm-hmm. This is a good read just for calm reading, no stress. This one's probably not calm reading or no stress, I'm guessing.
So while Nightwing 29 is going on, this one's also going on, Batman the Red Death, which the cover is amazing, and the artwork on the inside is even better.
Like the Batman stuff was, the painted stuff?
Oh, so good.
I love that painted art.
So while that's going on, we see, so you kind of see why what's going on there is going on there, because it happens, this one kind of happens first, but you really should read the Nightwing first. So that way, because if you want to be surprised anyway, at least that's how I wish, because I would have liked to have the, what's going on, and then have everything be explained rather than having the explanation and then reading the what's going on, and because you're not really supposed to know what's going on from Nightwing. So essentially, Batman wants the Speed Force.
What?
Yeah. He's like,
I guess he's naming his own powers. He might as well have some.
He's like, Barry, I must have it, and of course Barry's like, no, you can't have it. That's not how that works. And if you try to take it, it'll kill both of us. Well, he's gonna try anyway.
Of course. Well, I mean, he kind of looks like it on the cover, and that's the name of the deal. Yeah. So he probably gets it somehow.
Yes. I'm not going to say how, because that was just like a, what are you even doing? And then, of course, once he has it, he has to do things that make sense only to him, because I still don't really know why he's doing what he's doing.
That's as much as
and
the whole Metal series.
I feel like I missed something, so I'm going to have to go back and read Metal, too. And see.
And tell me if you figured it out, because I've read them all, and I feel like there's totally stuff that's hanging that they're going to give to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That there's mystery on purpose.
But, I mean, even if you just have no idea, like, if you haven't read it, you can still read it and be like, to understand, like, the story that's here. I just don't know why he's doing what he's doing, and it's kind of freaking me out.
Being naughty?
Yeah.
All right. It's no secret that I really, really love Amadeus Cho. I think he's a very smart, not in just like a punny way, a very smart Hulk. I like the way he's written. Mm-hmm. I like that his new struggle is trying to figure out whether he actually is angry or not. So in this book, he brings together all of his friends. This kind of takes place right after all of the what is that? The new Hulk thing that just showed up. My brain just broke.
I don't
Project
remember.
H or something.
I think that was it.
I think that's right.
There was two of them, so I don't remember.
Yeah, well, one of them didn't make it.
Oh, okay.
But, so that creature's not in this book, but this is kind of him doing some soul searching. Remember, he kind of lost it in that last book. Mm-hmm. He lost control of himself, and he's never done that really before. He's always had
he's smart.
Sassiness, but not angerness.
Yeah. I've never really seen him angry. Like, he turns into the Hulk, and I'm like, he's not like Hulk. He's his own thing.
Yeah. So this is him bringing together a bunch of people that he really respects, and to ask them, can they please help him figure out what is going on. So it's a really important book, I think, to the character's development, and I think you should not miss it.
Yeah.
So Totally Awesome Hulk 23. We also got a couple more issues in 22, which was the final of the Weapons of Mass Destruction. A lot of people missed that last one, so if you wanted to pick that up. All right. If you were looking for a really cool comic shop to go visit, please go find Collected in Keller. They're in Dallas.
Yeah.
If you're close to them, just to say thank you for all the wonderful things that they've done for us. Mm-hmm. And if not, go to comicshoplocator.com. There's a gajillion of them out there. It might be your new favorite place to be. You should totally go and make new friends.
Yeah.
All right. We love all of you guys, our friends that are recovering in the path of all of these hurricanes.
Yeah.
In the Caribbean, they're about to be hit. Our Florida friends, people
Yeah.
in Georgia, in Louisiana.
Saber, we miss you.
You are in our hearts very much. We love you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Stay safe. See you next week.